Good afternoon. This is a special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's 1 News, Radio 5, and 1 PH. Cavite Governor John Vic Remulla is poised to implement a provincial-wide lockdown as COVID-19 positive cases in the province mount. In a Facebook post, Remulla called on mayors to prepare while parameters are being finalized. Remulla says he is also contacting the Philippine Army for additional reinforcements. In the same post, Remulla justified the need for such restrictions to prevent a further spread of infection. He says continuous violations of government stay-at-home orders have contributed to the rise in confirmed cases. Data from the health department shows over 200 COVID-19 cases have been reported in Cavite, most of which are in Bacoor. As a result, Bacoor's Barangay Molino 3 or Molino 3 has been placed under a week-long lockdown starting last Friday. Barangay authorities in Binondo, Manila have rescued a COVID-19 patient who had escaped from the Philippine General Hospital over the weekend. They spotted a 31-year-old male patient walking around in Barangay 274 on early Sunday morning. After recognizing him as the patient who escaped from the hospital, authorities quickly alerted PGH of his whereabouts. They also learned that the man spent time with his mother and his siblings in their house in Barangay 275. His family is currently under strict observation and quarantine. Meanwhile, firefighters were tapped to disinfect the two affected barangays. There is now an oversupply of chicken and pork in the country amid the ongoing enhanced community quarantine. To tell us more, we have Shaila Francisco reporting live from Kamuning Market in Quezon City. Shaila, anong sinasabi ng DA na sobra ang supply ng baboy? Dahil ba ito sa naiipon ng mga ito at hindi na mabiyahe?
Tama ka dyan, Bok, no? Naiipon ang supply ng karneng baboy, particular dito sa Visayas at Mindanao, dahil hindi makapasok dito sa Luzon. Dahil pa rin yan sa umiiral na ECQ sa Luzon na magkakaroon pa ng extension sa ilang rehiyon at probinsya pagdating ng hanggang May 15. Pero isang factor lang yan, no? Ayon sa DA at Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura, humina rin talaga yung demand, hindi lang ng manok, pati ng baboy. Sa Kamuning Market, ilang tindero na ang nagbawas ng benta ng higit kalahati. Ang ilang customer, mas inuuna na lang raw kasi ang mga bayarin katulad ng water at electricity bills kesa bumili ng baboy. Karamihan din sa kanilang customer ang mga restaurant, kantin, karinderya na bawas o tigil operasyon ngayong ECQ. Ang mga hotel at fast food na bawasan rin ng order, kaya maging ang karneng manok mababa din ang demand. May oversupply sa manok lalo't may ilang pork producers ang nag-shift sa pagpapalaki ng manok dahil sa African swine fever. Sobra rin ang supply ng baboy sa Visayas at Mindanao, aabot sa tig-3 buwan ang inventory ng dalawang lugar. Sa tansya ng Agriculture Department, bumaba ang demand sa baboy ng bansa ng at least 20%. Dahil dito, inaasahan pang may surplus ng 8 araw sa karneng baboy sa pagtatapos ng Hunyo. Ayon naman sa Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura, kailangan na raw mailabas ang mga stock doon sa Mayo para makadagdag din ng supply din sa Luzon. 64% ng demand ng baboy ay sa Luzon. Ayon sa grupo, pwede naman muna ito ilagay sa cold storage sa Luzon o kaya pwede sa mga supermarkets ilagay ang supply sa Visayas at Mindanao, habang sa palengke naman ang supply mula Luzon. Tinatansya na kasi ng DA na may 43 days short sa supply ng baboy sa katapusan ng taon. Sa kabila nito, ang presyo ng liempo umaabot hanggang 240 pesos kada kilo, habang umaabot hanggang 200 pesos ang kasim na lampas sa SRP. Ayon sa DA, bunsod lang ito ng problema sa logistics. Boksa ngayon nakikipag-ugnayan na rin ang DA sa mga kooperatiba ng talipapa para makakuha ng mga bentang baboy mula sa pork producers. Napansin kasi nila na dito sa mga talipapa usually mas mataas yung presyo ng ilang mga karning baboy at manok. Ngayon nakikipag-ugnayan din sila sa mga ilang LGUs, NGOs, mga subdivisions at online deliveries para mas makahanap ng mas maraming market para sa mga pork supply sa mas murang halaga. Bok?
So, Shaila, hindi naman talaga siya problema ng supply, problema na lang ng logistics dahil hindi maidala rito, hindi maipasok sa Luzon yung supply.
Oo, no, tama ka dyan, Bok. Problema sa logistics at syempre naka-aggravate din yung problema dahil nga bumaba ng matindi yung demand. Bok?
By any chance, bumababa ba yung presyo ng baboy at ng manok dahil dyan sa oversupply? By any chance, napansin ba natin yan?
Oo, no, chinek natin yung market monitoring ng Department of Agriculture. Yung sa baboy, nananatili yung presyo ever since magsimula yung lockdown. Doon sa manok, napansin natin na bumaba by 10 pesos sa ilang pamilihan. Yun nga, dahil yun sa oversupply ng manok, sinasabi ng ibang mga nakausap natin, mataas kasi ngayon yung produksyon ng manok, lalo't may ibang pork or hog raisers na nag-shift sa pagpapalaki ng manok. Bok?
Okay, maraming salamat. Shala Francisco reporting live from Quezon City. We will pause for a short break. Our special coverage on the COVID-19 pandemic will be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching the special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's 1 News, Radio 5 and 1 PH. Puerto Princesa City in Palawan records its first COVID-19 death over the weekend. The 63-year-old resident from Barangay Tinabag first experienced symptoms of the coronavirus disease on April 14 and later on died after 7 days. Mayor Lucilo Bayron says that they have placed the barangay where the patient resided on lockdown while contact tracing is now in progress. This case is the Palawan capital's second confirmed COVID-19 case in the province. Meanwhile, the Mimaropa Regional Health Department has cleared 12 suspected COVID-19 cases in Palawan after their test results came in negative. 8 other patients are still waiting for their test results. The Luzon-wide enhanced community quarantine has heavily affected the garment businesses in Taytay, Rizal. This prompted 2 businesswomen in the garments capital of the Philippines to shift gears and focus on making face shields and PPEs. Dahil Pangilinan tells us more.
Some businesses in Taytay, Rizal had no choice but to halt their operations because of the ongoing enhanced community quarantine. This made some entrepreneurs like twins Tina Santa Ana and Tracy Cruz to strategize and adapt. Before the ECQ, Tina is busy managing her printing press and online business. But now they are focusing more on making face shields. Their acetate type face shield costs 20 pesos, while the laminated film roll type is cheaper at 15 pesos. Tina assured that their face masks are not just affordable. They are also of high quality.
Nag-isip kami ng paraan just to continue ng work ng mga tauhan namin kasi we all know that medyo may konting recession tayo ngayon. So, we think of a way na makapag-produce kami ng affordable na face shields para dun sa lower market natin.
On top of her regular workforce, Tina also hired some seamstress who lost their job because of the measures in place to curb the spread of COVID-19. Meanwhile, Tracy's ready-to-wear garment business that manufactures women's clothing is now focused on producing personal protective equipment or PPEs.
We researched kung paano namin siya gagawin and then it came to a point point na nag-produce na kami. It's also a good thing because of the lockdown. Our workers don't have income for 2 weeks. So it's also a chance for them na kumita kahit papano amidst of this crisis.
She sells her PPEs at 380 pesos per piece. But unlike the usual white-colored PPEs, Tracy's PPEs are colorful. It's also waterproof, autoclave safe, and washable.
Technically kasi, there's also a ruling na for every patient, when a doctor or a nurse goes inside the room, 1 PPE is to be used. And then when he goes out or she goes out, yeah, you have to change na before you enter another room. So that's the idea. That's why we made it reusable and washable.
For News 5, Laila Pangilinan, we are One News.
That's the latest on the enhanced and expanded community quarantine. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. I'm Ed Lingao. We are One News.